have to do that one more spot. Alright. Let us space out. I left off in Imperial space, I believe. So let's take a look at the galaxy map. Did I bind this in a way that I think is sane? That's there, that's that way. That goes up, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, and that goes up and that goes down. Nice. There's an independent system here. What do we know about this independent system? System view. Because I don't want to hang around in Empire space. There's a T-Tauri star. There's Federation presence. Empire presence. No Alliance presence. This could have been the best system ever if it had all of that. Oh well. Hello, Stennis Merritt. Alright, let's try to head back to Alliance space. Looks like this is as far as I can plot. I can plot to this. It's kind of off my beaten path, though. Let's go to this place. Takes us through a lot of stuff, but that's good. Alright, I am not full on fuel. And let's see if I actually have some stuff to sell. Because I believe I should have a fair number of things here. Okay, I'm not far enough away from anything. I've been selling them off as I've been going. Let's see if they have a better frame shift drive here. Because I'm still using the crappy class 4. They have a class C. What does that do to my range here? Currently at 10. And that would bring me to 15. That's a huge improvement. Okay. Now I should actually go back to the galaxy map and see if that changes my stuff at all. Is that actually a... Huh. I wouldn't have imagined that it would be that difficult to pronounce by people. Okay, looks like it plots the same route. And these here, these two jumps here are almost certainly going to be brown dwarfs. Am I actually heading a good way? Let's back up a smidgen until we get the full star view. Come on, a little more, I guess. Yeah, there's some Alliance space. What's the furthest out Alliance sector? Does it start to get... Yeah, it starts to get sparse once we hit the top of the galactic core, but I also think that's... no, there's still systems up this high. For quite some distance, actually. Okay. Looks like a good place to be. And let us launch. Hello, Glonwar. So, for Christmas, I got what I asked for, which was an additional joystick. I'm still getting used to it, but it is, it's interesting, that's for sure. It's an interesting looking star.
Scan detected.
Scan me all you want. I don't have any cargo at all. Let's go to Guap 441. Once the mass lock clears, that should be my boost button if I remember my bindings. I am still flying the Cobra Mark III. I have upgraded the equipment a little bit. I added a superior frame shift drive, which is why my assets are now no longer just shy of 2 million. They're now just a little bit below. Where's my, wait, I gotta remember how to do this. There we go. That's what I bound it to. Can you see the module? Okay, you can see the class of the modules. So I have D4 thrusters, and I have a C4 shield generator, and my frame shift drive was just upgraded from an E is now a C4. And an E0 kill warrant scanner. Does that mean it doesn't take up any size at all? Oh well. Oh yeah, I'm already there. I have a button bound for that now instead of having to press a key. And hi, Henry. Basically, Psycho Boy.
4, 3, 2,
Though
1.
my left joystick has two axes, and for full three-dimensional translation, you would need 3. But I have the hat up and down, bound to up and down. So my acceleration up and down is not analog, but the okay. Let's do some fuel scooping here.
Fuel scooping.
I'm too hot. Let's slow that down a little bit. Now, is that enough? No, that's not enough. What did I bind that? Is that that? That is that. Let's check out this unidentified signal source. And this new joystick has a twisting stick, so I can use that to control my yaw. Which I am currently doing. I actually like the feel it has. It has a very stiff return spring. I don't even know if I'm in anarchy space. This could be potentially bad. Let's get our thing up there.
Scan detected.
I've got a hauler. Wait, let's switch that back. Let's get a kill warrant scan. Oops. Pay attention, self. These are just pirates.
Scan detected.
And I think I'm in anarchy space based on the fact that I didn't get attacked. Come on, dude. Wait till I get closer, and then I will just open up full whatever. You're gonna do that? Alright, let's back up.
Under attack.
Don't run into me. You know, you guys can stick around scanning me all you want, because I know you're pirates.
Scan detected. Target destroyed.
Not very much money in that guy. Let's switch our loadouts. Actually, what was the other guy? Is the other guy also Cobra Mark III? Yeah, 2 Cobra Mark IIIs. Mr. Tweaky here. I'm gonna overshoot. Maybe not. Let's back up.
Under attack.
You're gonna boost away. Tweaky. Tweaky, come at me, bro. Come on, just a couple more hits. The other guy jumped out. Okay, there he goes.
Target destroyed.
Alright, let's see where those bounties are. Transactions, Empire. I think we'll hit some Empire systems on our way through here anyway. Let's check that on the map. If I get blown up, I have to, hold on, what did I get about that one to that one? Actually, there may not be any Empire systems on my way out, but I'd prefer to build up a nice Empire thing. I'm actually doing this with 2 joysticks right now. Which kind of makes it easier to control, because I'm controlling from a center point. And I can do this and that. Okay. Alright, let's pop up my path. Block destination. Engage our...
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to all my new key bindings here. If I get blown up, I have to pay a insurance fee, which is, I think, 10% of the cost of your vessel, including all the stuff that it has on it. And that's it. If you cannot pay that, you can take a freebie ship, which is a Sidewinder, which I don't think you can sell for any money, so you can't use that to build up money. And it's also possible to somehow go into debt. I'm not sure how that works, but It's possible. And you know what I forgot to do last system? I forgot to blorp.
Fuel scooping.
Alright. Over here, let's blorp and scoop. And I believe you're the next target buttons. Yeah, and your target nearest hostile. Or serious target, okay. We're just gonna fill up on fuel while we wait for unidentified signal sources, which is right here. And now I have to track it. That one's behind us. I don't think your premium ever goes up, but I think beta backers have had have a discount on that, and I may actually have it too because I pre-ordered, so I may have a slight discount as well. I'm in a Federation system, so I should not engage this guy. All right, let us. Oh wait, that is now this button. Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping.
So I don't think the premium goes up. I could be wrong though. Let me get a little higher here. There we go. I'm currently scooping stellar matter out of the star to top off my fuel. So my setup... Oh, there's one. And I can do that, and then I can disengage. Let's see what's here. Looks like it's going to be some... What items do we have? Toxic waste isn't worth picking up. Yeah, this will actually be a good way to describe it because I'm in full mode here. So my right stick, which I have in my hand right now, I'm pulling it left and I'm pulling it right, which controls roll, forward and backwards. This is forward, this is backwards, is pitch. The stick twists left and right, so if I twist it right, I yaw right. If I twist it left, I yaw left. Okay, so it's a 5% thing. A 5% insurance, right? The left stick, if I move the stick forward, it's throttle, and I can hold this at a particular throttle rate. Or if I decide that I want to have my left hand free, I can actually use the keys that I still have bound to be whatever throttle they were before. I can also use this to throttle backwards. Let me find some... I'll back up until we see the debris again. We should see some debris pass by eventually. There we go. There's some debris. Let me focus on it here. If I... Actually, I'll get a little closer too. So I can just subtly tilt the stick up to go slowly towards it. I can subtly pull it back to go slightly away from it. If I push the stick left, I thrust directly left. If I push it right, I go right, and I can do that at the analog range. And hat up is thrust up, and hat down is thrust down. I would like for either an analog hat, or I think the ideal setup would be to add pedals to this and have the pedals be thrust forward, thrust backwards, and then left stick forward and left stick back actually be up and down. But that's a significantly more advanced investment and setup. So some neat things I can do with this. Let's see here. If I thrust, do I want to thrust forward to do this? Yeah, I get the kind of control that allows me to do this kind of thing. Let me, actually, I can't even see what I'm doing here. I can turn around pretty fast. Faster than I probably would be able to normally. Let me try. Oops, don't actually hit the stuff. That would be bad. Because I was focusing on my target here. So if I thrust forward and down, I should be able to spin around this pretty well. Yeah. And I should, as long as I keep my... The one disadvantage I have is that I don't have analog control over the thrust up and down. But I am looping around this guy and keeping them centered. And also keeping a fair amount of maneuverability.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's charge off frameshift drive. Oh, wait. That's going to jump towards the star. I need to super cruise mode.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Oh, and I have to have my throttle engaged.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping.
Alright, let's scoop up some more fuel. I'm going to top off on the star, and then I'm going to continue my journey. Because I suspect there's a bunch of brown dwarfs in the way, because some of the jumps were really short. And yeah, I don't think I've heard if your premium goes up. If it has, that's kind of news to me. Yeah, ship insurance 95%, cargo insurance 0%. Rebuy costs 50,000 credits. Alright, let's look forward. Scooping some fuel, scooping some fuel. This is Mongoa. Mongoa. So yeah, I really like this control setup. I think I may also set up Kerbal to use something similar for its normal, or especially for the EVA mode, because the EVA mode makes me want to punch somebody in the face as far as its default controls go. Boo-doop. Boo-doop. I also have buttons now bound to change the sort of sensor scanner range, which you can sort of see on the bottom of my radar head here. And the star is getting larger because I am shifting the size that it's able to do that. I have power distribution buttons, which I probably won't use very much, because the buttons on this stick, because I normally only expect the stick buttons to be usable. Base buttons I've never really found particularly usable on any consumer grade joystick, because you have to take your hands off your controlling surface to actually use them. I have them bound to things that I might need in some situations, but I don't ever intend to really fully depend on. And the right buttons are actually target. Yeah, I think I have like target subsystem on the right side. But I do have on the right stick, I have target highest threat, target what I'm currently looking at, and change weapon loadout. And obviously fire the right side. And on the hat, I have the hat for looking this way, looking at the HUD on the left, and looking at the HUD on the right. And the left hat controls the UI, but the left hat also has the thrust up and thrust down. But nothing on the left and right, because I didn't want that to confuse or to get in the way. And let me make sure I'm locked onto my thing here. And let's look back this way. Back to our... Is it on the other side of the star? It is. Let's accelerate up and get out of here. Such a weird kitty.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Alright, fuel scoop is disengaged. We are cooling down. On my left joystick, the right top button is the jump button,
Frameshift drive
which will
charging.
engage either Super Cruise mode, engage or disengage Super Cruise mode or star jumping mode, depending on the context. The middle button there, that's sort of where my thumb would be by default, is boost forward. So the left stick is basically more focused on engine-y things, and the leftmost one is actually flight assist off. And the left trigger is actually the fire group 2, the left stick's button, firing button. So when you see stuff on my HUD where it says that the discovery scanner is on the left and the warrant scanner is on the right, that is actually the case. So I'm holding the left trigger right
Fuel
now.
scooping.
Now let's target this star. Get some scans on it, because I believe that increases the money slightly, since I'm fuel scooping anyway. And let us blurp again, just for giggles. Yeah, you could do this setup basically with 2 Thrustmaster T6000 or T16000Ms and only be out $30 to $40 a joystick. I don't know how much it costs now because the prices on these kind of things shift all the time. But the pedals could be a lot more. Looks like there's some asteroid stuff right here, because usually
Fuel scooping
something
complete.
isn't that close to a star unless it's one of those. So this is likely an extractive system. Alright. And our star is this way. And it's surprisingly comfortable to control the throttle with a stick that bounces back, because most throttles are slide things that you keep in position. But if I need that, excuse me, kitty, you want to go out? Okay. If I need to do that, then I can just push the maximum throttle button on my either joystick if I have it there, or on my keyboard, which in this case I do. So I can still, I don't have my hands on anything right now. And now I do. And let us jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I'm liking the setup. There's still some things I may change button arrangement-wise. There is a small throttle slider on the bottom of this joystick. I don't know what I would use that for. My other joystick has a little throttle wheel that I've always found useless. So maybe I could find something between the two of those to do with that.
1. Engage.
Mostly because to use that, you have to take your hand off the stick, and that's kind of when, at that point, you might as well be using your keyboard. It actually might be usable as the sensor zoom, if that's a possibility, to set that to an analog axis. Oh wait, I didn't even, I need to blorp. Remember to blorp. Let's get some gun scooping going on here.
Fuel scooping.
I kind of wish you could go backwards in Super Cruise.
Complete.
Alright, well, if fuel scooping's not going to last that long, we're not going to get much of a non-time waste waiting for that. Let us jump as soon as we cool
Fuel
off.
scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
So I've noticed that my combat effectiveness has actually dropped slightly, because I'm still getting used to a lot of the certain maneuvers that I can do. Because before I was just setting a particular throttle, staying there, and following around, and occasionally max thrusting another way. But I found a few things in the training mode that I was messing with last night, not combat specific, that I think will be very useful for sort of making sure that I'm able to circle around people in an effective way, but it's going to take a while to adapt. Yeah, I really like this joystick. It has a nice weighty base. It's not too huge. Again, the base buttons really aren't that useful because they never really are. Let's target this guy. Get close enough to get our stuff done.
Fuel scooping.
When you're in Super Cruise mode, by the way, you basically can only move forward, so you actually have more plane-like controls in Super Cruise. You're cool enough.
Frameshift drive charging.
LP 71458.
3, 2, 1, engage.
You know, you can turn your ship lights on. But yeah, the NPCs need to get out of your way, you know? Alright,
Fuel scooping.
let us blorp. And we can fuel scoop faster than that. Let's switch forward until we get to our desired zone of fuel scooping. And this is a Federation system. Also looks like it's probably extractive.
Fuel scooping complete.
And our fuel scooping is complete. As the announcer voice just said. Move
Fuel
this
scoop
over
disengaged.
to Didiac. I'm too fast to get to that guy.
Frameshift drive charging.
Friendship drive charging. So for Christmas, here's the majority of what I got. I got this joystick, one of the most accurate consumer joysticks you can get in its price range in terms of sensor accuracy. I got an oven thermometer and a fridge freezer thermometer pair. So, and 2 different kinds of measuring cups. Yeah, I knew there'd be brown dwarfs in the way. Let's blorp. Get out of here. So I got things that are both highly accurate and most of which are used for measuring. So I think that says the kind of science that I'm into.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I got a set of nesting measuring cups and then the like plunger style adjusta cups. All of which I needed. My my measuring cups that I had, they were plastic, and this happens even with the metal ones, depending on what happens. If they're covered with some sort of ink, in this case my plastic ones were, the ink for the measurements wore off. So you really, I mean, you obviously can tell a cup from a half cup, but you know when you're not really thinking, a third of a cup and a quarter cup can look pretty close. I haven't blurped here.
Fuel scooping complete.
So I have replacements for those. And I'm gonna actually swing down here a little. Yep, measurement gadgets
Fuel
always
scoop
work.
disengaged.
Maybe next time I'll get I want an infrared kitchen thermometer. So that I can measure the temperature of surfaces.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three,
2,
one,
1,
engage.
So yeah, I'm actually really happy with the joystick, or my new joystick, because I was worried that it would be, because it is cheap as far as capital expenditure, but it has a decent feel. It feels heavy. It has a very tight return spring, and I'm not sure if I can scoop from this guy. I mean, there is a way to find out. It's a brown dwarf. No, I don't think any of the brown dwarfs are scoopable. Let's buzz by as best we can. Oh, that's not it, alright. Alright, Stealth. Let's cool off. Hi, brown dwarf. Alright, let's figure out where our escape vector is. Oh, it's still on cooldown.
Flight assist on.
There we go.
Flight assist on.
May have gotten a little too close to the star. The escape vector is usually a full 90 degrees from there, so if I align this with my butt, which should actually be that way, once my frame shift drive cools down, we'll engage Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive charging.
And we should be able to get out of here, even though there will be a slight heat warning.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
And we will continue in this way until we get there, and we'll continue on our course. Lock. And we're cool enough to engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
LP 71635.
Ready to engage.
You look scoopable.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, so that's a red dwarf. Yeah, that's kind of... Where is this guy? It's right down here.
Fuel scooping complete.
Are you close enough to not... I'm in Federation space. I think you're too close to the star. Let's find our... Oh, there's another one. Safe, disengage, ready. What do we have here? We have... Hi. Let's target you and scan. They're clean, so I'd get a bounty no matter what, but might as well just scan anyway. Sometimes they're like, dude, you got any stuff? Okay. Alright, we did fully charge, so let's go to our next system.
Cannot comply.
Oh yeah. That is that button.
Frameshift drive charging.
Frame shift drive charging. So how was everyone's Christmas, if they Christmased? My niece got a Wii U, and I stayed up a little later than I wanted to, playing Little Inferno, which is... I'd never heard of this, but it's apparently by the world of Goo Guy. And I don't know if it's probably on other things, because it doesn't make sense that he would only have a Wii U game. But I burned a lot of things last night. This one may be borderline scoopable. I think this is the top class of brown dwarf. I'm not going to try, based on him taking damage from last time. But we have blorped. So let's get out of here. We're still not cool enough. There we go. Now we're cooling down.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
I don't think I can scoop anything from this guy, but I will blorp. The one nice thing about brown dwarf systems is that they usually have objects close to them, so your basic scanner has a good chance of actually finding stuff there.
Charging.
You were supposed to be getting an internet upgrade today, but you both forgot?
Four, three, two.
I don't understand how that works. How could you forget about the internet upgrades? Yeah, I wonder if I can bind this guy to the scanner. Alright, this guy I can top off at. Come on, fuel scoop. Engage.
Fuel scooping.
There we go. Actually, how far away is this Pauline Enterprise? Oh, there's a Gauss City. Let's take a look at this guy. Gauss City is this way.
Fuel scooping complete.
Basically, I need to use the restroom, so I am going to
Fuel scoop
dock at
disengaged.
Gauss City here. Eight megabits a second up, that's more than I have. I also got her Wind Waker HD for Christmas. And since the Wii U is just on the other side of the wall, I might be able to just grab the pad and play it in my bed without having to deal with anybody. Because, you know, that's how I feel about things sometimes. So there, it's probably better just to set the thing. If I move that left, is that... Okay, good. It only is affected by forward and lateral thrust. Kind of classy. Blorp. Impact. Which side of the planet are you on? Looks like you're on the good side. Actually, wait, maybe not. Let's swing out and in. Well, you're orbiting really close to this planet. The reason why I went to the bigger one is they're more likely to have a repair facility to deal with my overheat. Henry, that is misdirected violence. You know exactly who you need to punch. Oh, wow, this was even bigger than I thought. Alright, Gauss City. This is a very populated area for something that I don't think is an agricultural station. Oh, look at there. You can see the nice big Federation logo on it. Alright, let's make sure that we do our... Oops. Tab. Request docking.
Docking request granted.
Hi, kitty. Pad 21. Let's go up a smidgen. You know, a smidgen is actually a defined quantity in baking, at least. A smidgen, I think, is 1/16 of a teaspoon.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright. Let's see if they have anything interesting here. Burst laser, torpedo pylon. I think that's the pulse laser I currently have on the other one. Beam lasers, which I haven't tested yet. Turrets. Railguns. Ooh, plasma accelerator. This is something I wanted to try, but I don't want to spend that much to try it first. Alright, what's in the life support's in a crappy state. I can get a slightly... I need class 3, right? Yeah. This one weighs less, which will give me slightly further jump distance. Sensor suite. Does this one weigh less? These are all class 3. That's better. And it increases my sensor range slightly. This might be a high-tech system. Those were all class 3, right? Yeah. Okay. Cargo racks don't really have a class. And my discovery scanner is still that, but that makes sense considering my whoops thing. So what are your things? Because you look like you're a high-tech economy. No, you're industrial and refinery. Huh. You're very well equipped for such a thing. Alright, while that's going on, I am going to switch to my BRB screen and play some music because I need to pee. I need to select music though. Kitty in my chair. Hi. You know that's my chair. You just want to be pet. You want to rub your belly? You don't? You just want to steal my butt warmth? You're usually warmer than me though. What do you want, sweetie? Got food? There's multiple places to get water. You just want to lick your balls on my chair? What he wants to do? Baby. You don't want to. You don't look fat. It's like shivering, trying to like, I want it, but I don't want to get up. Yeah. Okay. I've reclaimed my chair. He hops right in that box. Okay. Are there any interesting missions nearby? Especially the way I'm going. You just closed it up on him. Light cargo to where? To Vian Landing in LP 758 or 658. Let's see my path here. Galaxy map. Wait, what's my next destination? If my next destination is that, I will do that. No, my next destination is Patchawan. Oops, don't hit escape. We're going to decline this mission, and we're going to... let's check out their shipyard, by the way. They have Sidewinders, Eagles, Howlers, Type 7s, Asps. I think the Asp might have the second longest jump range, actually. Adders, Vipers. This is a pretty stacked thing. Federal dropships. Now I'm back to the beginning. Let's see if there's some cartography stuff to sell. Yeah, as far as I've been able to tell, is there a way to actually see the status of the kill warrant scanner? I think, as far as I've been able to tell, it just makes sure that you get bounties. I've killed a lot of people who I wouldn't have otherwise, because they were completely innocent and bounty free. Just because I scanned them, I was in anarchy space, and I didn't know if they were, but yeah, bounty hunting is anyone, not necessarily pirates, but anyone who has a bounty on them. Like, you can get a bounty on yourself, and a player can hunt you down and claim that bounty by not paying your fines for smuggling goods or accidentally shooting cops or whatever. Oh, in the contacts window. So I would have to, well, let's try that out.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
All right. Did I actually associate the thing appropriately? Let's take a look at that. No, I didn't actually lock on this as my destination. As Pachenwen. Yeah, I was interdicted next to a planet once, and heading into its gravity well, or whatever you want to call it, whatever causes you to bounce out, actually ended the interdiction. I jumped out of Super Cruise. Don't do it with the stars, because stars overheat you. But it looks like it's not that big of a deal if you do it to a planet, if you're really close to one. But really, if I'm not carrying cargo, then the interdictions are actually ways to get free bounties, usually. Because I've only run into 2 or 3 tough AI players. Because one had a missile rack. And that was frightening. And the other was in a federal, not the drop ship. An Imperial Clipper, I think. No, it was a different ship that I hadn't encountered on a pirate before. I haven't warped. Though this looks like it's a well-beaconed system. Hello there, unidentified signal source. I am totally ready to disengage. No. The signal source. The signal source.
Fuel scooping complete.
Let's accelerate up to the sky. And then we'll safe disengage when it tells us we can. And let's see what we have here. Here we have some pirates, so let's see if we're able to see there's a system authority vessel. Those guys, That means there's a good chance that one of these guys is wanted. Hello. So I should be able to see this in my contacts tab. Okay, bounty of 20K. There and an asp. Let's back up and head down.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
These guys take a lot of pounding. Shit. Hi, cops. Sorry. I will pay that. Yeah, see, this guy is launching stuff, but not at me, which is nice.
Under attack.
I may need to bail because of the cop.
Target shields online.
Oh, wait, no, there's a second one guy here.
Shields offline. Taking damage.
Come on. Accelerate. Get out of here. Alright, back around. Oh, come on. It's a freaking eagle.
Target shields offline.
You know, while that's happening, how about we just scan this guy and expand any bounty that he might have? Alright, that guy's off. Let's target this other guy,
Target destroyed. Shields online.
which is the
Target
asp.
shields offline.
Five km. I can boost towards that. Oh, he's almost dead too.
Target shields
Ah.
online. Target shields offline.
Okay, does that count? Let's see. Okay, 12,000.
Target destroyed.
Alright.
Under attack.
Yeah, I know. Wait, it's the cop, right? Yeah, system authority vessel. We will super cruise out of here. Which is... Oh, I have to recheck my hard points first.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Double six is working out great. I'm enjoying it a lot. Okay. So let's pay off my bounty in this system.
Fuel scooping complete.
Let's head this way first. Let's see what my... Okay, I'm just gonna... That one. What's that button? Let's head to Bryant Dock. 14,000 light seconds away. Actually, let's make sure that that's owned by the... Oops. The Patchaway, whatever. Guild here. System map. Oh, hey, there's Agricultural World as well. Yeah. Oh, that's the one I want to go to. Scott Station. So let's find Scott Station. which is actually closer, it looks like. Yes. Alright, Scott Station. Let's go pay our bounty. But yeah, I am really liking the double sticks. Though it's the kind of thing that makes you go like, if I had just a little more stuff, I could do everything. And then everything gets redefined every time you get everything. That's the first time in a while that a cop has come into my line of fire. It happened on my first day. And right then. Double sticks. Let's actually slow down and make sure that we are in a good way here. Rotate. Whoops. I want to hear the blorp. Blorp. Plus, having two joysticks means that if there's any multiplayer joystick required games I want to play with Ortho, I can do that. I'm gonna buy some tea here and drop it off at the next non-agricultural station, just for some free profit. This way. Yeah, like right now I'm actually holding the left stick in its upper right position, so I'm thrusting that direction. And it's working very well. If you run out of friendship fuel, I really look at the cloud patterns down there. They did a really good job on that. Gotta request docking. Request docking.
Docking request granted.
You have to kill yourself. Assuming there's a star that you can't hug, or there's no stars you can hug, because sometimes that's the case. So you can't hug brown dwarf stars, like Gary Coleman.
Scan detected.
I forget where I heard that joke. Trying to think of what else. T-Tory stars you can't hug, because they're too new, they're too young. Pad 12. Well, there's 14, so 12 is probably... Where's pad 12? 14, 13, 12? Is this meant to be 12?
Landing gear deployed.
I think that's meant to be 12. There we go. Forward a smidge. We'll forward and left. Not overdoing it. And just set her down.
Docking successful. Engines
Starport
disengaged.
services. And yeah, the fuel scoop is an add-on, and there's several different classes, and they... wow, that's quite a repair bill. Okay, Contacts. There's my light fine. There's my substantial bounty for killing those guys. And there's a black market here. I don't have any illegal goods to sell. I've already checked out repairs. Let's check out cartography. We will check out the shipyard. Yeah, there's a couple ships I don't think I've seen for purchase at all because I haven't been... Like, I think I need to go to an Imperial high-tech system to get the Empire, or to see the Empire one, and a Federal high-tech system, which I think I have been in, but I may not have checked out the shipyard. Let's see if there's a mission going my way. Where am I headed? My next stop is... This was my stop. So I can do any of these guys. Let's not escape. These guys need food cartridges. Urine tight. No, I need to deliver urine tight, and this is just getting rid of some cargo of beer to Changye. What is Changye? Chang is above me? Yeah, there's Changye. It's industrial, so it will have the food cartridges that I need to be happy with their nice. Let's make sure that, okay, and it's on the first star, which means it can't be that far out. And they're both industrial, right? What do we know about this guy? That one's commodities, refuel, rearm, industrial, industrial. Okay. So, I will deliver that. I will come back with food cartridges. That would be 2 trips just to bring back crappy scrap. Okay. Because I think my cargo capacity is 34, right? $36. My cargo capacity is 36. I have a mission for 8. So that's certainly higher than 36 or 33, whatever it was. So we will head back. Actually, we're gonna go to Quang, whatever, Changye, lock destination, and let's get out of here. Launch. And hello, Urutara Man. Urutara Man. I think I can do that.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
No. Oh shit. Thanks for being there, Federal Dropship. Turn your lights on. That's the first time that's happened, too. Ugh. It's just like Double Mint. It doubles the flavor and it doubles the fun. And I can do some new things. Alright, let's wait till my mass lock clears. And get some jumping on. No Mass lock should clear. Boost.
Frameshift drive charging.
I am very lucky that that was a low speed one because my shields went down very low. I'm not sure if you noticed. I'm not sure if I've explained how the shield HUD works, but on the right side is my status. The three blue rings around my ship is my shield status, and there's 3 rings, obviously. The 100% meter that you see there is actually my
Fuel scooping.
my hull status. And which okay, I need to get to this Blaska vision. So there should be a Blaska vision here. 2,000 light seconds, not too bad. Let's blorp. Turn our direction here. Slowly.
Fuel scooping complete.
Now that we are fuel scooped.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Are there 4 rings? There are 4 rings. Brag. Oh, I see what you did there. Oh, interdiction. Let's see how this goes now that I actually have yaw. Though I'm also... There we go. That wasn't too bad. I wonder what the dog is barking at. I can also do this. Throttle adjust. Oh yeah, and you can actually see, like, I can be super into that, and you can see me roll left and right and up and down. And how does it show that? Does it show a pedal movement? No, it doesn't show anything. How does it throttle left and throttle right? Well, I actually technically can't throttle left and throttle right there. Alright, we want to make sure that we are focused here and that we are going to blorp. We also want to make sure that we are not going too fast. Should be something like that. Which side of the planet are you on? You look like you're on the obverse side. So let's head under the star, or the gas giant. What was the name of the gull that he was talking to? Or was it a gull? I think it was like Gull Masset. No, Gull Masset's somebody different. Or no, is it? The character that David Warner plays in the Next Generation episode of that happens in, which is Chain of Command, Part 1 and 2. And I wasn't slow enough because I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to think of Captain Picard being tortured by the master control computer. Or Chancellor Gorkon from Star Trek 6. Or some random Federation ambassador from Star Trek 5. Or, for some reason he was in the second Ninja Turtles movie. And,
Docking request granted.
a bunch of other things. He was in Time Bandits, too. Gulma Dread. Okay. I think Gulma Set may be one of the first Cardassians you meet in The Wounded. Also played by the same actor who did Dukat. I could be wrong. I'm wrong often. They might even call me often wrong. Do. Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
Let's wait till the HUD shows up. Hello, HUD.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Dukat's Mark Alamo, but he also did the a different Cardassian, one who had like cool sideburns in the Next Generation episode, The Wounded. In fact, his long neck is the reason that Cardassians have that their like predominant neckline set up. It's because the makeup artist who was like, you know what, you've got quite the neck. I'm just gonna keep going. I have a mission to return here. Huh. Commodities market. And these guys should have... Was it food cartridges? I think it was food cartridges. Yeah, 8 food cartridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I should have filled up a tea because everyone wants tea or coffee. Let's see if we have anything else back that way on the bulletin board. Bosch Mines in Tug. That's in system.